Man, this is just the state of the Giants, I guess. Just wanted to talk to you guys on this depressing Monday because we can't win a game to save our lives. To break down this overall team, where I think this team is at. Obviously, we're a 1-5 team, and obviously we deserve that 1-5 record for the type of football we've been playing. I like to even say, like, starting with the offensive line. You know, this is I believe the six foundation, different, what is that word I'm trying to get to? Well, anyways, 6 different combination of offensive line we march out on the field, and Daniel Jones is playing at a good level, and he has to get the ball out so damn fast. You know, we have Nate can't even block to save his life, and it's just sad because we choose to let go of Zetler, which obviously was our best offensive lineman. Get it, he was up there in age, but obviously he was our best. And then if you look at our D-line, you know, we let go of Tomlinson. I know Miz and Logan been talking a lot about that. We let go of Tomlinson, and that messes up the whole defense in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not being able to stop the run how Tomlinson was able to stop the run. And then, you know, don't let me get into Joe Judge and leaving Daniel Jones out there to basically die. I mean, like, I get it, playing full 60, play the full 60, I get it. But we were nowhere near to compete with the Rams had on the field that day, yesterday. We was nowhere close to compete to that. So tell me, how is that benefiting anything? How is that benefiting Daniel Jones when the light of the matter is he has nothing to prove? The last time I checked, Daniel Jones been playing the best football of his career with the ribbons available to him and with the offensive line in front of him. So tell me, Joe Judge, how does that benefit that guy's career when he's getting hit every fucking play? That made me mad. You know, I get it. We want to all give these coaches time, and I do too. I think everybody deserves time. I think if you go into a job, you shouldn't be immediately, you know, removed just because something came up. You know, I think you should have the benefit of the doubt to at least see it out. But here's the thing in that, okay? We had a Shetty last year, which is horrible. I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. I'm sorry. But we had a Shetty off last year, right? And then we stored off Shetty this year. Now, with the weapons we have surrounding us, with the weapons we have on this offense, we only got hurt the last couple of games, okay? If you just look at that and you look at how we stored it and where we're at now, and the same problems is still there, right? The offensive line, obviously, right? Just looking at the offensive side of the ball, not touching on defense just yet. All right. So you're saying, okay, let's keep everything. Just me thinking, all right, let's just keep everything, and let's just get an offensive lineman next year, and let's just come back firing next year with the same regime. Here's my problem with that. Daniel Jones proven that he can learn under different coaches and get better. Daniel Jones, we already seen Daniel Jones go through the progression of different offense coordinators. Here's another thing. There's a lot of things I seen. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of things I heard from Joe Judge that I didn't see. There's different. Action speaks louder than words. And with the talent that we have, I need to see more creation. I know you people can say it comes down to Garrett. Okay, but I'm at this point is, if we clean house completely, we get out everything, how worse can this team get? How worse can this team get, right? Now, if we keep Judge, if we get an offensive lineman, if maybe we get a different offense coordinator, and Daniel Jones got some time, but at the end of the day, it's like, how much excuses are we gonna give this damn team? This team just sucks. Period. You look at the defensive side of the ball. I know I'm all over the place here. The defensive side of the ball don't even look like they deserve their paychecks every week. These guys are not trying. These guys are not trying at all. So So tell me, as a Giants fan, how am I supposed to give money buying these damn attire? How are we as Giants fans that live in New York, those ones who do, how are they spending money and going to the game and spending their hard work and money when the team does not represent the city at all, Judge? You know? Graham is your buddy, Graham is your friend. Guess what? Graham, the defense that he's teaching, the players are not picking up on. There's a miscue there. There's a miscue. Because our defense been horrible the whole season. And I don't want to hear this shit, well, we got better last year. Guess what? That's last year, and we got better, and it didn't fucking matter. It's not how about your story, it's how you finish. Okay, how we finish, and we're last, and we missed the playoffs again. So we finished second in our division off of luck last year because everybody else sucks. What team goes 6-10 and finish second in their damn division? Alright? We haven't started strong. We thought we had a culture here, but apparently the players are not responding to what's being asked, and they're not executing on what's being asked for them to do. So you know, it's a really tough situation being a Giants fan right now. It's tough. That's why I'm making this video, to oppose it. You know, not to oppose it, but to just talk to you guys and to just vent. Because of the fact that, is it the coaches that we need to get rid of? Is it the players that we need to get rid of? Is it the GM that we need to get rid of? You know? All these project picks, all these test dummies. Is it the actual owner in Mauer? A lot of people's mad at Mauer. Should our other owner, Steve Titch, stop on the equalizer 3 and come make some moves for this franchise? You know, there's a lot of questions being Giants fans right now. And all I have to say is this, you know. It's easy to say just keep your head up and ride or die as Giants fans, because that's what we're all going to do. We're all going to sit in front of the TV. We're all going to watch the game. We're all going to, you know, try to root for our team on Sunday. And I'm going to end this video with a little positive note. But before I do that, I just want to say this, man. Whoever we bring in, I'm a fan of the culture. I love football. And I'm a fan of the old school knowledge and the old school culture. But here's the thing, if we do go with a whole new regime and everybody gets fired and this and that, you know, there's no quarterbacks available in this draft. We talk about it a lot on Pat's stream. Go check his channel out. You know, we talk about it on Joel's stream and G Nation's stream. Go check their channels out. You know, there's not that much quarterbacks available this year. So if a new GM was to come in, like, he might want to ride with Daniel Jones for 1 year to see how that goes. You know? A new GM, a new coach comes in, they might want to ride with Daniel Jones to see how that goes. And if we do bring in a new coach, I hope it's a GM. I hope it's a defensive side of the ball type of guy. You know, some people like Don Martindale. You know, I'm looking at the Bills defense coordinator and Leslie Fezier. I know he coached for the Vikings for a little bit. I know he's up there in age. But when I was looking into this guy, you know, he didn't really have that good of a coaching record. But what he did have is he had a lot of respect, and a lot of respect around the league goes a long way. This guy coached under Andy Reid. This guy also was in Buffalo for the last 5 years. And if you look at Buffalo's defense for the last 5 years, it's a big improvement. Also, if you look at where the Buffalo Bills are at now, you know, from last year to this year, they're arguably the number 1 defense, number 2 defense in the league. So I would want a guy like that. I would want a guy that the players, you know, he's a little bit more on he's old school, but he's not the Joe Judge type of mentality where he's gonna have you run laps and all of that. Don't get me wrong, that may work, but at the end of the day, if we're running laps, we're not winning games. What's going on there? So I love that tough football, but at the end of the day, I want a guy to feel comfortable. I want a guy to get comfortable with his players. I love the young coaches like Sean McVay and like King Slifter, and not being scared to tell the guys I love you on national TV and high-fiving the guys and having a good time. You know, I like to see that kind of. I love to see that kind of coaching. You know, the times has changed, man. The NFL is about I could go on and on. This video will last an hour about the NFL and stuff like that, and how you know, the NFL is based off of, like, you know, this day and age is so fast, you know what I'm saying? And yet, like, I don't want to talk about our signings and stuff like that. Anyhow, you know, bring in a guy with a defensive mind, because the Giants was brought up on defense, man. Like, not brought up on defense, but the Giants was always known for that scary D, man. Like, you know, our team been so bad, it's kind of like the nostalgia of the New York Giants is kind of fading away, and that's so sad to say, man. We'll always be a 5-star organization, but when I read some shit like that, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're becoming a team where we'll recognize more of a losing franchise than a winning franchise, and you know, every Giants fan will tell you we're a winning organization. But as the last 5 seasons, 6 seasons, 7 seasons, 8 seasons, 9 seasons, outside of 2016, just the record, not the one, you know, we're a shitty organization. Include the one, we're a shitty organization at this point in time. So, whether it be, you know, Leslie Frazier, whether it be Don Martindale, whether it be, you know, even the Steelers defensive coordinator, I don't know, maybe some people might not like him. But I'm just throwing names out there, you know, guys. Whoever matter if you do change coaches, you know, bring in a defensive coach. That's my thoughts on that. Getting back to if you stay with coaches, man. At this point, you know, someone needs to get fired. You know, call it Patrick Graham, call it Garrett, call it both. You know, call it Dave Gettleman. Someone needs to be accountable. There's no accountability right now. You know. Someone gets fired, maybe the players will try harder. I don't know. I get where people's coming from, like, you know, in the sense of we don't want to start it over, but at the end of the day, how bad can it get? Our players that we play are not getting things done. Our defensive players are not getting things done. If it was up to me, Patrick Graham will be gone. I would have fired Patrick Graham after yesterday's game, and it's nothing against Patrick Graham. I would have fired Patrick Graham just to make a statement to the defense. Like, hey, guess what, guys? You guys got your coach fired. Now, guess what? Step up. Not to be rude, but I mean, like, there needs to be action, because obviously nothing's getting fixed. Nothing. We keep on losing games, and games that we thought we were going to be in, and it's easy to say on paper we're going to be the top best secondary in the league and give us a 12-5 record, and we put bullshit like that on the field. You know? This is embarrassing, man. We have fans, including myself, all fans wake up and wait the whole week to watch. Most fans wait the whole week to watch the game and don't really know the outcome of the game, but we still try to sit through the whole game, and we can watch Red Zone and see some actually good football, but we sit in front of the TV, we wait for the whole game to finish like dumbasses every fucking week. This shit's dumb, dude. Things need to happen, man. And the reason why I'm bringing up coaches too, guys, is like, dude, like, Joe Judge been really pissing me off this season. I could make a whole rant just about Joe Judge, but man, he just looks like, you know, it just looks like talk right now. There's no action, and we can talk about the Tony situation where we actually see some action, and the only motherfucker out there making plays for you yelling at, and I get it, he was already ejected from the game, but check it. This guy and Tony, he made 10 catches, go for 189 yards. He didn't start till the second quarter, and he got ejected in the fourth. Alright? Let that sit in with you. Alright, now check this out. When he came into the Rams game, he got 3 catches for 39 yards easily on the first drive, and it hurt his ankle and he was out. Let that sit into you. Let that sink in. So clearly, it seems every single year, our rookies do the good job. So I'm not trying to jinx, but it seems that, right? It seems that you get a nice new toy, they come in and do a nice new job, and where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? You know? It's sad that we have to depend on a rookie in Tony to make plays. When Slayton came into the league, Darius, when he came in the league, you know, didn't we have to depend on him because everybody else was injured? When Barkley came into the league, didn't we have to heavily depend on him? Like where is the team? Where's the building the team to the draft? It's not there, right? It's not there. Obviously, we had one, maybe two good, but it's not there. So maybe Go to GM. Gettleman should get fired. Someone needs to be accountable, man. Burn it down if you have to. At this point, I'm open to all options. I'm open to staying with what we have. Sad as it sounds, but someone needs to get fired. Fuck staying with what we have, man. Fuck that. I throw that shit out the window, man. How worse can it possibly get? Like, we've been rebuilding for 9 years. It's our 3rd rebuild. If we was to go back into it, it'll be our 4th rebuild. We thought this was gonna be the year where we're gonna take a step forward. Guess what? It looks like we're taking a step behind. Paying all this money in free agents again for them to not pan out again. We seen this story already. We know how this shit ends. It's a long winter and a dark age for the Giants right now. And you know who would, like my man Joe said, who would want to come fucking coach this team after the nightmares that we've been into? If we let go of Judge and if we clean house again, I'll be the 3rd time in 9 years. Let that sink in. That's the definition of a bad organization. No, I want to rant about fucking everything. I wanted to just get a video out and let you guys know how I really feel, man. This team sucks. This team's terrible. And to leave it on a lighter note, got Tony, man. Want to make a video about him tomorrow. We can talk about Tony, how good he can be. We can, maybe we'll do that. And also, hold on. Andrew Thomas goes out and the offensive line just dies. Like, so much injuries on offense. We got Nick Gates out. We got Andrew Thomas out. We got Soda. Like, I need a block to save his life. I need to end this video. I'm gonna go off even more. On a positive note, guys, as a Giants fan, it's gonna come off as crazy, but 1-5. I don't want to go out with the top draft pick. As good as that sounds and as lovely all that be, nah, fuck that. I don't want to go out with a top 5 draft pick, to be honest with you guys. I want to fight. I want this team to fight. I want this team to play hard. I want this team to take something into the future. And I know we said that. We always say that every year, and then it's just like a reset button at the beginning of the year. But, have an auction if you have to. Get some players, trade some players away, and that being said, man, fuck, I don't even care who you fire at this point. I'm not emotionally attached to anybody on this coaching staff. My favorite player on this team probably would be Barkley. And then outside of Barkley will probably be Jones. And Tony looks like he's emerging as one of my top favorites because you look at him and the way he catches the ball. It's amazing. But, as much as I don't want to see Barkley leave and stuff like that, I mean, like, maybe we should have a fire sale on Barkley. See what we can get for them, and hopefully we can do something. We'll preview this upcoming week against the Panthers later on in the week. I'm sorry this video was all over the place. I just wanted to put something out, guys, and I appreciate you guys if you guys stayed true and watched the whole thing. Please hit that sub button, please hit that like button, and I appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Let's get it. Giants for life.